Hello and welcome back to Psycholo Gaming. I'm Psycholo and we carry on Mannfred's campaign of destruction. And we didn't do too badly in the last episode. We didn't do much. We had a lot of battles. I think we spent 2 turns, maybe 3 turns in the last episode. And we are continuing our push, but it's, you know, we took some damage, so we might need to just re-recruit with Mannfred. And down to the south, I'm worried about Tilia, if that's how you pronounce it. Just because, well, let's not, I didn't really want to exchange troops, but just bring him back to safety, because this army, yeah, this army looks actually really good. And if I remember, didn't we battle Leonardo in the last episode? I know we didn't finish every troop of his off, so I'm wondering if they're in ambush somewhere around here as well. I'm not worried about the Empire down here anymore, because Volkmar is well and truly taken care of. It's just Montez that I'm a bit fearful of, because our troops down here are just terrible. Absolutely terrible.
My bloodline calls.
Well, actually, Helman's got some good troops, but we need replenishment. We need replenishment, and then I think the rest of our empire is doing alright. Well, we've got a bit of a choice to make between Norden, with Wulfric's and Lamont coming in from both sides, because Gottfried can't get to Norden. He could sail out and meet them. Or he can defeat Wulfric, but he can't do both, so I think we'll lose Norden and we'll lose... If they attack Erengrad, what have we actually... Yeah, that army can't stand up. I think we'll just stay in Erengrad, because we can always come here to defend from anything coming down. And wait until Henrik, I think it was Henrik that we lost in the last episode. We can re-recruit him up north, maybe in Wolfenburg. Henrik can come up and retake Norden, and Gottfried can continue defending. But before we do anything, I think we do actually need to end the turn. They've come. We can't defend, so auto-resolve, and they'll probably destroy it. Yeah. And Norden, again, there's no point trying to defend with what we've got.
The foul scent of vermin permeates this place, man.
It's interesting that they went and captured Norden. Norden did just raise territory.
What trickery is this?
Interesting.
I will alone.
We could upgrade the port, but I don't know if there's any point at this point. We'll leave it for now.
What do you want?
And what I might do in 3 turns, when we've got a bit of a better garrison, is then send Gottfried to Norden. How many turns until we get Henrik back? 2. Actually, we could just leave it 2 turns until Henrik's back. Because once we've got Henrik, it should be okay again. Get corruption going in Hockland. Could upgrade Mindenstag if we really wanted to. Let's send him down. Send you back to Altdorf to re-recruit. And what do we want? Ideally, we want cavalry, but we can't have it. We can get just direwolves actually, and they're quite cheap, so they won't lower income too much. And oh, where's Leonardo gone? Unless he was Leonardo? No, because the army is actually a decent army as well. They've got 2 very decent armies.
No.
What can we raise from the dead? Can we raise anything better than what we've currently got? We need some cavalry maybe in this army, so maybe if we kick them and get the Black Knights.
Calls. I refuse.
Now we've got a garrison here. 2 turns for a garrison.
This better be important.
Is there anything decent that we could? So we could get the Claw of the Gash. That could be quite interesting to have. They are anti-infantry, so that could be quite interesting to have as well. But I feel like we need ranged. So maybe if we get rid of
More sleep shy.
and have 2 ranged. Can we actually, before we do that, can we actually recruit? So we could get some decent Black Knights as well. So let's do that. No, 6 turns. Another crossbowman. And then we've got quite a nice grouping of ranged units, just to help us out, whittle down their army a little bit better. And I'm not going to move my army actually, because I think having the garrison will help, but I am going to take force march off. Maybe ambush. What are our chances of ambush here? 55. Might as well try it. And then Zacharias, what do we want for you? Probably magical reserves. Then I think we're doing okay. Yeah, we're doing okay on this turn now. I think what we might do though is do a little bit better and... Glad you're not even recruiting! I want you attacking hell pit. Well, you're recruiting down here instead.
Undead Ascendant.
Can you support 3 armies? Do you really have the troops? Well, actually, I suppose what we could do is get them to attack the dwarves. They've gone for Carrienberg, and we can't defend, so they might retake that. Oh, our ambush did not work. Oh, but are they using lightning strike? We can't defeat both armies with just this one, so we're going to have to retreat.
Do not underestimate the danger thou art in, mortal. Mine patience wears thin for thy parley.
Oh, interesting. They want a peace treaty. I think we're going to give them this, even though we're probably going to be at war with Bretonnia. With the vampire counts, always assess how many factions you're at war with. And if you can lower it at crucial moments, it just means your borders are that little bit more secure and you don't have to worry about, you know, Bretonnia now sending troops after me. So yeah, I think we're going to accept this. Oh, we've got an undercity as well. Let's actually deal with that now while we remember. And we've got a lot of confederation that just went on. So let's deal with the undercity first. That's gone. So Ragland and Nordland, which is going to be interesting, and the Wardwalkers and the Garamundi tribe. They were around here, so they're there. Olaf. Just Olaf by himself though, so maybe if we get Henrik in this location, we can attack him. But that just means the Wardwalkers are a little bit more annoying.
What do you want?
Oh, that is annoying.
You dare!
That is really annoying. Just makes them that little bit more annoying to deal with. Right, let's bring them back.
I'll ignore that.
And we've got Mannfred, so we now have all of this territory to contend with. They're a bit broken up into areas that are a little bit harder to defend. Or do we actually want to spend the money on that? What I might come and do now is Mannfred can come down to Ubersreich and we take Helmgart. Let's just have him end on our side and then go up to at least Marienburg for defensive reasons, and then it sort of compartmentalizes them to the north. We'll bring Vilmos might have to come back to Hergig to defend. Altdorf is quite defensible now. Might have to upgrade that on the next turn. Yeah, I think we might have to deal with Volkmar now, actually, and then come back. So let's deal with Volkmar now, and then go for these two armies afterwards. The reason I'm doing this is Volkmar was recruiting, and I don't want him to recruit just yet, and there's no point battling this battle because we've already done Volkmar in the last episode, so I'm just going to auto-resolve. We only lose 2 crypt ghouls. It's not the end of the world. And we're going to occupy. And then, ooh, we can actually recruit something a little bit better now. That was well worth doing just for the troops that we managed to recruit. So let's get, for Hellman, oh, there's so many good things we can get. Let's get magic reserves, and then for our Right King, I'm thinking getting him a steed. Or shall we go for Woundmaker? Let's get him a mount first, I think. And I'm just going to actually bring him out, because if they attack, if it's a settlement, we'll lose him, whereas we can retreat from this position, and he needs to recover, so let's just have him outside of that territory, and then we can bring him back and we can deal with
Absolutely
Montez and whoever else is brought with him. You're ready for the next turn?
This better be altered. By Sigma.
You're just going to stay here, aren't you? We can't really deal with that, and you're just going to stay there as well, so what else can we do on this turn? I'm just thinking of where to upgrade first rather than what to upgrade. Well, we could do Sylvania, but Sylvania's pretty well defended now. Could do Vertbad? Yeah, why not? Let's do that. And we've got a damage building, which is Carrienberg, and I don't know whether to do anything about that because they'll probably just take it on the next turn. So let's leave that. Oh, we took Solon, so let's get Growth and Vampiric Corruption going. And then, yeah, I think we're primed for the next turn, so let's end this turn and get on into the next one. Yes, I thought they'd go for us down here. It's going to be a difficult battle because we are wounded and we can't retreat, which is unfortunate because they've attacked the settlement and we're coming in as reinforcements. I should have thought of this. So we could lose this army, in fact we probably will, but we might do enough damage to the attacking army, Albero's army. So I'm hoping through tactical use of our cavalry, well, that should be okay. Okay, well this is interesting. Our reinforcements come from down here, so if we... It doesn't really matter how we do this, because I'm not going to group until we get our reinforcements in. There's no point with what army we did have. Right, so let's group them first of all, because we don't want them in with everything else. He's already starting to regenerate, which is nice. He's got regeneration. I forgot about his regeneration effect. Now let's start getting our troops into position in the forest of all places. Let's get them in. And let's get our cavalry together. Bargolf. Is that everyone? Let's have groups started up. Now the interesting thing about the attacking army is there's only one unit of Empire Knights, which is really good. So let's get our cavalry right up into that back corner while we get everyone else into position. What I'm just going to go for is, I think, one long line. and we can actually heal up what we can heal up. Get our cavalry right up into the back corner. They can actually I want them out there. I want them round to attack the mortars.
They will suffer swiftly.
Right, get our bats actually can just stay here for now because they'll create a good distraction. To get rid of something else that would, you know, I don't really care about. And then our lovely ranged units. Now the one good thing about this is it's actually distracted their lines quite significantly. Bring those back. You're having a nice regeneration effect on things around you. Right, go for the mortars. Just go for it. Going to take damage, quite a bit of damage maybe, and indeed you probably will take damage. Vargolf regenerates as well, I forgot about him. And you know what else I forgot? I forgot that we've got lovely spells like Wind of Death.
For the night!
Excellent. Wind of Death did some really good damage. You just gotta love it.
Crossbowman!
And then blast.
It is done.
We lost that unit of cavalry, they didn't manage to make it back, which is okay. Through Hellman's love of dark magic, I'm hoping that we can actually deal some significant amount of damage just naturally. Bring him back a little bit. Then we're into the ranged units down here already. Right, where are our...
Prepare for combat!
Right, come out of the archers because those halberdiers will get you. They'll eat you alive. Wind of Death is expensive, unfortunately.
Blood and Gore.
Right, where is our...
They are using gun.
Fantastic.
I will bathe in their blood.
How are our lovely units doing? Right, we're gonna have to send Helmet in.
Death to all.
Oh. We're gonna have to just send him in.
Blood and Gore.
And heal up something. Oh. Heal up our right king, 'cause he's getting a little bit of damage.
Willing servant. Blood and Gore.
you take care of him. You're doing quite well for yourself.
As you say.
So we've just done the spell Blast, which is quite decent. Does some damage. If it works. But he's also got regeneration going. So hopefully he'll be regenerating troops while he's down here. Right, go after him. Kill him. Destroy him. Looks like we've gone into these handgunners and done some serious damage. I love our Black Knights.
Attack!
Doing some serious damage to their infantry, actually. Not doing too badly. So now we need to up the game with some of the units. Stay in the area, right, King? Because you are a beast of a unit. Now Vargul chase down the Empire Captain. Not the Empire Captain. Whatever he is. And then Cavalry can actually go back into these spearmen with shields. You can attack those, you can attack them.
Crossbows ready, General!
Now that the infantry's broken here, we can send in an attack on this flank. Well, they're nearly out of ammo anyway, so let's continue on. Where did we send? Let's send them around. Let's keep them coming that way. They can attack him. And then just have... Okay, you have really gone far out, Vargulf. So let's bring Vargulf back. Broken quite a few things. Bring the main bulk of our forces in. From here, let's send some reinforcements to this flank, actually.
Crossbowmen! Blood and Gore!
Gaze in the gash against those crossbowmen. Do it! We can do it! Boom! Send Hellman against them, actually.
It is done.
No, maybe not. Where's Vargulf? Come on, Vargulf, you can attack something, surely.
Butcher them! I will raise them!
Right,
Let there
you
be
attack
blood!
them, Hellman. Not actually doing too bad. I expected to lose this battle. But actually... not done too badly. Could all change. It could all change. Not one yet. Excellent. Dealt with our lord and master. Things are starting to break and not come back, which is decent. I thought we grabbed something down here then. Right, bring everything back together so we don't suffer
Take position!
attrition
We are
losses.
dead.
So that's what I think we're going to start to suffer. And army losses have set in, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Victory. That was unexpected and I really enjoyed that battle. You know, where it all hangs in the balance. You don't know whether you're going to win or lose. It makes it more exciting. Heroic victory. And we lost some spearmen and black knights. So it wasn't too costly. We kept our knights. They are severely depleted, but we kept them. And they lost quite a lot of decent troops, actually. They lost the great swords, the lord, the general himself, handgunners, the artillery, and their cavalry. So I think they're in a worse off position, and we now can replenish. So an interesting battle. I really enjoyed that one. Just one thing. If there's some strange editing in that battle, I did accidentally click off the video. So I might have to edit out my home desktop screen. So if there is any weird editing, it's due to that. I don't know whether I will have to or not yet because I've not been able to play it back. But I thought I'll let you know. Anyway, back to the campaign itself. So the Grey Herds come out of the forest as they emerge. The horned beasts that stand upright in a vile parody of man. They are the cloven ones, the children of chaos, and they have come for us to tear down our civilization. The war herds are migrating and destroying anything in their path. Defend yourselves from the beastman's wrath. All the way over here. Oh, Waldecker! I wondered where he was. And Henrik is back, so that's quite decent.
My puppets.
And, ooh, we really should get cavalry somewhere, but let's get some interesting graveguards. Graveguards with great swords. And Walmond. Walmond can have Wound Maker, so now plus 12%, which is amazing. And then
Death is only the beginning.
Let's have Helman attack Felix. Yeah, I'm happy if we just lose that one unit. And replenish. Oh, Pigeon Plucker Pendant. The wearer of this bizarre pendant is supernaturally protected against attacks from flying creatures, which is quite useful. And what I might get, rather than... oh... I was thinking Morbid Reunion lowers raised dead cost. Ooh, that's quite good. Master of the Dead as well. Let's have Master of the Dead so they can help regenerate for everyone. And then let's give him some Crypt Horrors. And we might attack. We might wait a turn actually. Let's get some replenishment before we attack. And let's get Garrison. Building. Mannfred can attack Ubersreich. Yeah, we might as well just auto-resolve. And occupy.
I'll take Shipmaster.
Staff of Damnation. This gnarled stave is carved from the blackened heartwood of a hangman's tree. It contains a powerful spell that fills nearby undead with frantic vitality. Interesting.
I grow impatient.
Skill point for Mannfred. What would we like now? I might get these two, just to buff his amount of Winds of Magic. Yeah, we might as well. Makes things cheaper. Stops, lowers cooldown by 25%, which is really useful. And then for our Necromancer, just carry on getting this branch of skills. We don't really use them in campaign, do we? We really should do. Let's start building a barrow and garrison so that we can move the barrow out of Aldor, because there's no point having a tier 3 building when we could possibly get something better.
My will alone.
Vilmos. The unliving host, it has to be, just to make his units more powerful. I actually might bring Vilmos back to Hergig where he can defend. Actually put up a defense as well.
My bloodline call.
Where can we recruit? We can recruit Graveguard here, so let's have Henrik back. We can get Graveguard on the next turn. So let's start getting some Graveguard. recruited. I've got a damaged building still. Karenberg. Again, they might attack it, they might not. Let's leave it for now.
Whether chivalrous or not, I will strike you
might get a
down,
peace
scum,
treaty with...
if your words displease me.
Oh, sorry. I might get a peace treaty with Paravon because we're not going to go into Pretonia yet, and it just means they won't attack our fort when we get it. So yeah, let's try it.
I concur.
They accepted. Just means we're a bit more defensible, so we can go for Helmgart on the next turn and then go up to Ellenhart.
I can't.
So that's all done. We're looking good. We're going to get replenishment here.
Knows no limits. Come then, Mesmer.
And we've got the dwarves.
Be gone.
What?
Undead Ascendant.
They can't. All they've got is zombies.
Welcome.
Oh, did not mean to do that. Vlad, you're going to have to deal with Wolfric.
That's laughable.
Yeah, it is laughable because what has Vlad actually got?
Will drown in blood.
I think he might struggle a little bit. We might have to bring Henrik over to Kislev. We might just have to do it. Oh, this is getting tricky now of where we put our armies. Alright, let's do it. Let's go on to the next turn and see what happens.
Do not underestimate the danger thou art in, mortal. Mine patience wears thin for thy parley.
And they've declared war on me. Of course the Wood Elves have. Okay. Invoke animalistic hunger. When Vargheists emerge from their tomb-like cocoons, they have a greater hunger. This cantrip ensures it never slakes. Melee defense +5 for Vargheists and speed +10%, which is useful. Influence of Nagash. Despite the vampire's hatred of Nagash, his influence is inextricably linked to all creatures of undeath. Some say his dread soul is abroad, bound to a lost relic until a vessel can be found. Until then, his whispering can be occasionally heard upon the ethereal winds, augmenting undead puppets with a jerky speed. So campaign movement range +30%, that's really useful. Just means we can move around a little bit better.
Is mine.
So let's have Mannfred attack
Hand me my sword.
Carol. Was it Carol? Yes. It was. That's only a tier 1 fort. Right, now he's going. Yeah, let's just negligible whatever we do. And we've got a Forbidden Rod, the marble and golden laced artifact can summon the winds of magic, but at a cost to the user. And then
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
let's get the Lawmaster Law of Vampires. And then attack Helmgart.
Destruction.
It's a shame that there's no point doing this battle because it would have been an interesting one if it was a better defended fort, but it's not. So we've got Helmgart now.
Grow impatient.
So let's get Growth and Vampiric Corruption going. 4 turns until we can get it grown to a point where it might be able to defend itself. What do we want next for our necromants? There's no point getting the other mount. Let's get Wound. If we ever do want him to attack people on the campaign map. We can also research something. That'd be useful. Beastmaster and Bloodhunts. Let's go for that.
What?
Ah,
Unachievable.
you might be coming to attack. And
You dare.
we're moving you across to Kislev.
Soon I'll be all powerful.
Why can we not?
Bring me flesh to craft.
Why can we not recruit Graveguard? We need an ancient armory. That's why.
They will serve.
Okay, well let's upgrade Castle von Rucken.
Darkness come.
Does the Coffin have one? No, the Coffin does not. That's really annoying. Might have to just get a... To be honest, our income's not that great, so we might just have to get a little bit of a terrible army for him.
I hunt.
They're starting to come now in force. Let's get him whatever he can have. Whatever we can get, we'll have. And then Mannfred might have to go up slightly. Ah, Montez.
Won't happen. More sleep shy.
Right, let's get.
It's better be important.
Let's go after Montez.
Into the night.
Butcher them.
Yeah, there's no point doing that battle either. Do we lose anything? We lose one skeleton spearman.
Seeking entity.
But now that we've dealt with everyone here, what we can do is bring Hellman. I think he's got enough campaign movement range. And it's a tier 3 fort, so Great Cannons, Mortars, Empire Knights, Empire Captain, Great Swords, Halberdiers, Swordsmen and Crossbowmen. And what's Hellman got?
Master of undead.
Could be tricky because we don't have anything to do with that Mortar and Great Cannons, but if we get mass regeneration from the Claw of Nagash, that should help us. And then for Walmond, we make it plus 20%.
No.
What I'm going to do with Zacharias is I'm going to heal him up a little bit.
This night.
And then he's going to occupy Fort Sol once Hellman's taken it. And Hellman will then move north to help deal with Reichland. That's the plan. And while that's happening... Oh, the dwarves. I forgot about the dwarves. Hellman might have to deal with the dwarves, actually. Henrik's going to help deal with the World Walkers in defence up north anyway. We may just have to keep whittling away at Reichland, because it is taking its time, isn't it? We've been at war with them for what feels like forever. You can take that settlement though. And how is the Red Duke doing? He's not doing too badly. He seems to be okay. Is there anyone else we can trade with? That's the question. Ooh, there might be. Skull Smashers seem to like us a little bit more. It's deteriorating though. Khemri like us. I wonder why the Vampire Coast don't like me. Treat us... Oh, okay.
Count Noctilus the Galleon's graveyard.
Let's see if we can get another
Only offers-
aggression.
This is futile.
No, not yet. Is there anyone we can make peace with?
The days
No.
are done.
It's always worth knowing, just in case.
Negotiation.
So Tilia's quite a good one to try.
Your man
No.
gods and
Just because we're never going to take their territory. So we're always going to be at war with them, they're always going to come after us. Oh well, it's just something we'll have to live with. Let's end the turn and get on into the next one. Oh, the Prince of Nothing. Some malignant thing that dares to challenge you. A message sent from somewhere in the Grey Mountains warns you to stay away and keep to your Sylvanian slums or face a great enchanter. It shall be Ash. War Fever. Oh, so the Barrel Legion now are mobilising, as is von Carstein himself. We sent him after Wolfric, didn't we? So... We may finally be paying attention to what we say. We've got a rebellion in Middenstag on the next turn, which doesn't really bother me too much. What bothers me now is who do we go for next?
No. I will hear your...
We've got some interesting... I'm trying to just click on one. Please?
No.
Right. Let's go for
Bring war.
Ulrich. We can always use Lightning Strike if it's full of like great swords or something like that. Something ridiculous. Oh wow. I did not know that the would have so much artillery. A load of ranged weapons. Hopefully use lightning strike. Still lose 2 direwolves, but we deal with Ulrich, so might actually do that.
Thine right is mine.
And then we have Wind of Death fully upgraded. And for our Necromancer, let's get Wound upgraded.
This night, do not mock me.
Yeah, we'll bring him back to recruit on the next turn. As for Henrik, and let's get Supernatural Horror to Henrik. I like Supernatural Horror. Causes terror.
Dark
Are you fully
magic
upgraded
is
yet?
mine
No,
to
Fort Saul's been taken by Balthazar Gelt of all people. The dwarves seem to be quite content at the moment, so what I might do with Helman is bring him up. Build up here, and then recruit a better army for Zacharias, and just... Ooh, we can already get Gargoyles. Just build up a nice army for Zacharias slowly, and then go for the dwarves. Because they're not attacking, they're just holding position at the moment. So they seem to be content.
You stand before...
Balthazar Gelt doesn't worry me so much either, so... Because who is he at war with?
Interesting. The Bright Order are seeking...
Yeah, he doesn't worry me. Not yet. So let's end the turn. So what have we got up here now?
A negotiation.
Don't mean to click and do that. It's like it's rendering 1 click as 2 clicks.
Negotiation.
Might be a little bit sensitive, might need to change that. Pav. I'm wondering what to do with Gottfried. Because
My will alone.
let's get rid of the skeleton spears.
What do you want?
So let's get spearmen, skeleton warrior, sorry, and get spearmen. And then, because
No!
he might have mammoths and other monsters, which these have anti-large. And then should we attack Norden? I might do. I might attack Norden. Maybe bring Henrik up as backup, I'm not sure, or send Henrik for Erengrad, just to provide a defence if he falls. Yeah, let's end the turn and see what we think. So Volkmar has come after me, so I'm going to... We can't defend against all of them, so I'm going to retreat. And he decided to come after me anyway. At least there's only 2 armies now. Apparently it's going to be a close defeat. Just looking at what they've got, it's the artillery that makes them such a formidable opponent, because that's a lot of Hellstorm rocket batteries. An awful lot. Because the spears don't bother me, I mean, we can eat through them with our Grave Guard. And they've not got that many ranged. Got quite a few, but we can deal with them. Yeah, it's just the artillery that's going to be difficult. Oh, the reinforcement army actually is coming in from the side, so we might be able to use the trick that a lot of people do not like.
Empower me.
In which we use the map to our advantage. Right, mass regeneration from the mortis engine should also help recharge our troops a little bit. Both of you have Vanguard deployment, don't you? So let's use your Vanguard deployment to put you down here. And then Mannfred, and then have Geists. Right. Then
Still my beating heart. Now, with haste, now.
Supper done.
Death magic.
I'm hoping for a nice wind of death, like so.
I serve me.
That did nice damage.
The summoning begins.
Oh, I forgot about our lovely Nagash. Not the Claw of Nagash, it's not the Claw of Nagash at all. It's the Mortis Engine. And then there was our Vargeists. How are we doing? We're ganging up on Mannfred a little bit, which is not nice.
Swift as death's wings. My dominion over all. Three
Right,
down.
go after the Empire Captain actually, you're doing quite well. Right. We are doing very well so far, I believe.
It is time.
Well, actually, they're too far out, so you can just hang out there for now. Use
Witness
Spirit
true
Leech.
power. The gift of death.
Destroy them.
At least we're dealing with things like the mortar, Hellstorm rocket battery. I think they've just got one Hellstorm rocket battery left. Yeah,
Pocket to my will.
so not bad.
Preternatural. Swift as death's
Not bad at all. I think with our Vargeists, we can now actually send our Vargeists after the remaining Hellstorm rocket batteries.
Fall before us.
While... Oh, Boreman Outriders. Oh, that's
Death
annoying.
ascendant. Harvest men.
That is annoying. I thought they were just normal, you know, Boreman. But they're not. Right. Oh, this is quite nice. Let's purple summon. Yeah, this is where they all move. Right, get them after Mannfred. Come up.
Witness true
You
power.
can still go after them actually. You really want?
Their time has come. Life is a phase.
Preternatural. Blood kiss.
Where's our Vargulf? You go after the Hangman's Vargulf.
Swift as death's wings.
I think we've nearly dealt with majority of the artillery. We've just got war wagons with mortars left, I think.
Sylvania rules the night.
Right, let's start healing up.
My cure is dead.
Then we'll come after the ranged units and the remaining stuff. Just stuff everywhere, isn't there?
Weak. Witness true power.
We need like a purple sun or a... We just need that little bit more. 17 till a wind of death.
Mannfred von Carstein.
Again, you don't have 17 till wind of death. Yeah.
Everywhere is death. Their time has come.
But if we can get a good wind of death on these troops, we've cracked it.
Reach them of life.
That should help.
Attack the mortal.
That did nice damage.
These lands are mine. Preternatural.
Just getting massacred by all the archers now. Let's get... Let's start getting rid of things. That's what we need to do. We need to just start getting rid of things. No matter where they are or what they're doing.
Necromancer.
I hunger.
The summoning begins. Still my beating heart. Necromancer.
Right.
Wake! Yes, awake, minion. Beautiful. So much death.
Right. Let's send our Vargeist after the handgunners. Costly battle.
The living will join
Extremely
us.
costly battle.
Attend me. Not my dead.
Yes, yes.
Probably do more damage to themselves at this point with that. Mortar fire.
Grimoire grant me this food. Life ends.
We surpass the gas. My dominion.
Right, it's going to be a close one. Well, I don't think it's even going to be a close one. I think we're dead.
Kill.
Do you think we are a goner?
Necromancer. Death. The dead are mine.
Mannfred going to manage to get rid of the artillery?
Necromancer.
Right, Necromancer can go after Volkmar.
Address thee as master.
Right, managed to get rid of them. Quite nice.
From the tomb.
You go after the archers. Oh wait, before you do that, actually.
Light the phase. All will wither.
Go after the archers
It is
properly.
time. All before us will perish.
Thy serve me. Witness true power. Blood kiss for them.
Everywhere is death.
Mannfred's managing to really do some serious damage, even though his hit points look really low. Vargul's doing damage.
Will join us.
Just hope we can last a little bit longer, just take care of some key units. I don't want them to keep...
Necromancer. The dead are mine. Rise, rise!
I burn.
Right. Not doing too badly. Lost our Necromancer.
More unlife.
Thankfully I had immortality, so it's not gone forever.
Creature natural. Swift as death's wings.
I'm not amazed how long everything is lasting. It's not crumbled into dust.
Slaughter them.
Oh, now it started. Yeah, things are just starting to go, aren't they?
Mannfred von Carstein.
And now they're targeting Mannfred and the Vargul's. Yeah.
Empower me.
We've lost this one, but we did take some serious damage and some serious enemy troops with us. And just the Vargulf left. And he crumbles. Really upset about the Vargulf. And a valiant defeat. And a valiant defeat. We managed to take out quite a few enemy troops and weaken several others. So, not too bad. And Middenland is back because we can't defend. Bloody Princes. The prattling kingdoms to the south of the Black Mountains contain peevish moors that are insignificant and yet demand attention should we care. Let's send them goals because it raises leadership. And Casper is wounded, as is Mannfred. In terms of stolen equipment though, they only got the Wand of Jet, which isn't too bad. So, all in all,
My cruelty knows no limits.
annoyed, but not too much. And we've got Helman back in the area now, which is good. It's good. So, in terms of Mannfred, he'll be back in 2 turns, so it's not too long.
Dark magic is mine.
So, I am a little bit upset, but not too much. It could have been worse. We could have captured a lot of territory at the same time. So I think, after the fall of Mannfred, this will be a perfect time to end the episode. We'll just upgrade Uber's Reich while we wait. Or do we need to actually? We don't need to, but we will. We'll upgrade Uber's Reich. And hopefully, in the next episode, Mannfred shall arise and Reichland will be pushed back even further, because we have managed to secure our southern flank from Reichland, and they're just contained to the north, really, the northwest. So again, thank you for watching. If you're enjoying these episodes and the series, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on the video, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.